You ready?
Are you ready for the podcast? Whole lot we gon' broadcast. Dropping gems, these are all facts. Shooting flicks like Men in Black. Are you ready for the podcases? Hitting every spot, Dalmatian. Taking off like a spaceship. Podcast is not basic. 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 Let's go. Podcast is not basic.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
I feel great, man. How you doing today?
Man, hey, man, I'm good, man. Yo, welcome to the Podcases episode. Man, we at 15 already, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This is fifth.
Boy, CY.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the Podcases, man. We the originators once again, the dynamic duo, the originator of opinionated-facts. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to do it again. Thank you for everybody who's been rocking with us for 15 glorious shows. And we're in deep. And man, yo, bro, how you feeling this weekend, man?
Hey, man, I feel good. The weather has been nice. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. It seemed like a lot of functions and whatnot going on. People getting gussied up, going out to different type of events. No, things are getting back to normal, man. I mean, as abnormal as they are.
Hey, man, that's what summertime is, bro. It's all about just having a good time, getting out, doing some things. Because last year we couldn't do any of this, man.
Couldn't do nothing.
So now it feels great to get out and do some things that we couldn't do. Man, we couldn't do this a year ago.
Nah.
So man, I'm happy about it, bro. So I'm thankful for everybody who's been rocking with us and who's out here, man. If you feel like I feel, you glad to be outside once again. You know what I'm
saying? Piggybacking off of you, thanking everybody rocking with us, man. Mm-hmm. Those numbers of our impressions only on Facebook. People don't get to see the other numbers. We did share the Facebook numbers. Mm-hmm. Are outstanding, man. And I would be remiss if I didn't, thank my partner, because you are the machine. You know what I'm saying? You say you don't sleep, man, but you are the machine behind, man, getting all of this content out. People ask me all the time, man, we are, and I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll ask them. I'll ask them, because man, it's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, man, that you shoulder the burden of, man. I truly appreciate that. But you are the machine that pushes this train, man. You always tell people, oh, it was his idea, but man, you took it and ran with it, man. And those numbers are they're really humbling, outstanding, and I'm so grateful that people want to hear what we have to say, and they keep coming back listening to what we got to say.
Yeah, bro. I was blown away by it when I first saw it. Like I said, I don't know what to say. I just like, man, I couldn't believe it. You got to understand, we started doing this back we started doing this like 4 months ago, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And the impressions that we've got from everywhere. People asking us to come chill with them and do things with them and all that. I'm blown away by it. I'm humbled by it. Most importantly, I'm blessed by it, and I thank everybody who's actually took the time to enjoy our show and say what's up with us, man. We are a little unpolished at times, but these are our true feelings, and we have fun with it. Most important is fun, bro.
And we live.
Yeah, we live, man. Ain't a lot of motherfuckers out here that would do this live, bro. Nah. It just ain't, man. And we wear our imperfect stuff on our sleeve, man. It's like I said, it's fun, man. And I enjoy, like I said, anything that I'm passionate about, bro, I give it everything I got. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe in this idea. I truly believe in this platform, and it shows from just the numbers that we've received, bro. That the amount of people that we connect with in a month, let alone 2 months, and that's half the time we've been doing this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I can't thank everybody enough for that, man. And like I said, I'm glad we're doing it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. I'm elated. I'm surprised. I'm elated. A bunch of other words, but
Let me pull
it's
my
crazy,
thesaurus
man.
out, man.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. When you sent me that, man, I was like, wow, like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. It's a beautiful thing, man. And like I said, I'm really pleased by it. I can't believe it. Most of all, I can't believe it, man. And we're back doing it again. This is 15 in, and we're ready to keep rolling with it, man. We're gonna rock with everybody. We got the viewer mail coming up. Let us hear it. It's coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the portion of the show when we take the emails, DMs, or whatever we receive, and just kind of like we'll find one and just let it back. Good, bad, or ugly. We appreciate the interaction, and we're gonna always rock with you on that. So, thank you for everybody. Um, the 60,000 people that's been rocking with us, in the last couple of months, man. Just 2 months, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. I'm speechless, and that's hard for me to be. So, I'm speechless, man. So, again, thank you, everybody. It's a blessing, man, and I really, really thank you, everybody, for doing that, bro. So, what's been good, man?
Man, nothing, man. One word, man. Donda.
What's that? Oh,
Donda, man. Kanye.
Oh, Kanye, man. Yo,
oh man,
yeah. That's insane, right?
He didn't drop it, man. But I caught enough of that that live stream that was on Apple.
Mm-hmm.
I caught enough of that to be like, man, I can't wait for this project to drop, man. Like, oh man, he's back with a song with Jay-Z. It's got a lot of good features, man, and it just, man, it was the little bit I heard was so powerful, man. I can't wait for the project to drop, man. And he was right in Atlanta. Why you weren't there, man?
Honestly, bro, I didn't know. I really didn't know, man. But that's the craziest part about it is you've heard what's been happening the last day or so about that. He's actually moved inside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium until he completes this project. He has a chef there. This is real. This is real stuff. He's actually he moved inside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He's taking up residence inside the stadium. Let me tell you something, man. People talk about some goat shit. That's some goat shit, bro.
What do you think he's paying, bro? Like they got to be charging him like the same thing they would be charging a bowl game to be played there. What do you think he's paying? Not that it even matters because he's a billionaire, but
it don't matter. But what it matters to me is your fucking ass is so talented, or you so captured into what you do. You say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stay in a stadium.
I ain't leaving.
I ain't leaving
until I finish.
Until I finish." Like you're so enthralling what you do. That's believing in what you're doing, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's believing in what you're doing, and you're gonna stay here until the project is finished, and you're not moving, man. That is some crazy goat stuff, man. I'm like, he got a chef there and whatever, but he's actually moved inside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium until he completes his project, man. Salute to Kanye West on that. I heard a little bit of it, some snippets of it, man. It's crazy, man.
Oh, it's gonna be wow, yo.
It's gonna be emotional too, because he's an emotional guy.
I mean, for his mom, and then he got with the divorce.
I don't think it's with his mom on this one. I think it's more with Kim.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
He didn't handle that. Dude, let me tell you something. That's how important love is. You're a billionaire, and your heart still get broken.
Here we go.
No, I'm not gonna touch it. But all I'm saying is like, that's crazy. He's a billionaire. And people think money solves all problems, man. And that lets you know right there. It makes you feel better. But I don't know if it solved all your problem, man. But Kanye is a beast, bro.
Yeah. And they got kids, man. They got 3 or 4 kids. So,
Yeah, I didn't realize they had that many, man. But I was glad to see that him and Hov actually doing something together on this new one here, man. Because I thought they had some problems or whatever.
They did.
Yeah, but I'm glad to see and Hov don't make up with too many people. Just Nas and Kanye. Those are only 2 people he made up with, man. Everybody else, you done.
And Beanie Siegel. They made up.
Him and Bean's good again?
Yeah, they good.
Okay.
He came when they did that last tour, which might have been like 2016, 17. He brought a couple of those people back from Rockefeller. But some people like Emil, you never hear from again.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I mean, I do, but I don't.
The female. You know,
Well, that's up for debate. So that's up for debate with that. But yeah, he doesn't rock back with too many people, man. And it's unfortunate that him and Dame are having the troubles that they are. Just back, and I think Dame gets a lot of harsh criticism that's not always deserved by that. I think that the worst thing people could say about Dame Dash that I heard about Dame Dash is not that he's a crook, not that he's underhanded or anything like that. He's just an asshole. And I think the synonym for an asshole a lot of times is just a passion. You know what I'm saying? I've been accused of that almost on a daily basis of being an asshole. And I take it, I say, okay, that's cool, but I'm passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dame is more passionate than anything else, but I didn't think that mixed well with Jay. And that one of the reasons why I think they kind of caused their little problems down the road, man. But I'm glad to see him and Kanye doing that, man. Kanye is like he's incredibly talented, bro. He's one of the best I've seen. And it's I'm glad to see he's kind of doing this thing, but he's turning on me to like a Michael Jackson type figure with some of his antics, bro. That's the only thing, As long as he don't come out with a pet chimp, man, we gonna rock with him. We
don't know, man. Kanye. I mean, he showed up at the soccer game the other night. Just almost looked like he having the same thing he had on. When he did it there. I guess he was recording and it got too loud. Maybe he came upstairs.
Yeah, he actually had on a mask, like a he's gonna rob a bank or something.
Mask,
like yeah, he has the mask on. That's what I'm saying. It's almost turning into like a Michael Jackson type mystique with it. Or it could be just like, he's a promotional guru and he knows the album's coming out and bam,
Yeah, he definitely, man. That and Kim and the kids, they were at the live stream.
Oh, it was actually there.
Yeah, they showed up. So
also, I didn't see. I thought the whole thing with them, I thought they were all done, and it was like it was a bad breakup, so they're not going to really communicate too well anymore. But I'm glad to see that they're there, man.
Well, him and her and the kids were there. So interesting, man. Like
Yeah, that's pretty wild, bro. Kanye's my guy, so that's some incredible type stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, what's good, man? What you got? What's on your mind?
Did you been checking out the Olympics at all?
No, I don't think nobody has.
But the only thing I'm sorry, not the only thing I'm interested in. I'm interested in all of it. Mm-hmm. But the men's basketball team lost, man. Not an exhibition this time. They lost to France like last night.
Yeah, I saw a snippet of that, and it's not like anybody's surprised about this, man, right?
I am.
No, I am. Here's why I'm not surprised, and I'm getting on my soapbox with this right here, and just ingratiate everybody to the magnificent athlete, human, and whatever is LeBron James. This is how bad ass. See what LeBron James. Here's how LeBron James moves. In my own personal opinion, here's how LeBron James moves. He moves in a way that he demonstrates how dominant he is, and then when you question that he's not dominant, he takes himself away from something, and then you truly understand when he's absent how dominant he still is. I mean, right. Had he been on that team, there's no way to really lose.
Are you saying Kevin Durant cannot carry that team?
He's not as dominant as LeBron James. LeBron James, Kevin Durant is not a really a defensive guy. He's an offensive machine, but he's not really a defensive guy. So that's why when LeBron James is on the floor, he handles the ball. He's terrific offensively, and he's just as good as defense. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think, and then you got a hashtag bunch of guys there that when you play other countries. Although there's a few NBA players on that France team, those guys know their role. You know what I'm saying? Right. Basketball is cohesive. It's like dancing. It's a cohesive thing, and everybody has to play a certain role in order for the team to be successful. And what this, But the first Dream Team, this was uber talented all over the floor, but they wasn't playing they wasn't playing the level of competition that these guys are playing. Everybody in the world has caught up, so to speak. Not saying they're on the same level as the U.S., but they've definitely closed that gap. So when you can't just put a bunch of guys together and say, okay, we're gonna go in the Olympics and just take this thing out and win gold. It doesn't happen that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just these guys have caught up. The world has caught up to us somewhere. In basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. And the other thing is, back in the Dream Team days, you would have never heard of a superstar saying, "Hey, I'm not playing. Got family plans this summer. Blah blah blah. I don't want to play for Team USA," because that happens a lot now. Whereas back then, it wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of we're gonna replace so and so with so and so and so and so with so and so. Back in the day, it was pretty much the 15 best basketball players that were American from the NBA. These days, it's probably not.
Yeah, it's not, man. Outside of you got Dame Lillard on there, and you got Kevin Durant on there, but those guys are superstars, themselves. But the level of competition, you have to bring your absolute very best. Know your role, and like The Rock say, know your role and shut your mouth. That's that's what is needed on that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to them, man. I hope they pull that together, bro, because I don't want to see them go out like the last one did in 2004. Whatever that was.
2004, yeah.
Yeah, that was a terrible team. Outside of Tim Duncan being on that team, that was a terrible team.
AI was on there. AI was on there.
Yeah, he was the cause of it. But yo, man, this is 15, man, and what we decided to do with 15 is, we thought about it, and I'm a really, and I think one of the things about our show, right, is that you and I, we on the same plane, but we two different people, right? And where you're a more casual. I mean, I'm a casual guy. This is me every day, right? You know what I'm saying? You get dressed up more than I do and things of that nature. But I think we both can appreciate it. Just every now and then, just having some dope sneakers and stuff like that, right?
Oh, for sure.
And as we started doing this show, it came to the point where, like, just looking at because I get sneakers all the time. That's just my thing. But as I start doing research on it, and I joined a couple of groups on Facebook, and about sneakers and all that, I realized I ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the sneaker game and stuff like that, it is an amazing thing what the world has become involved with sneakers. Just the U.S. alone, bro. Annually, it's like $91 billion in sneakers. Just the U.S. alone, like $91 billion that the U.S. takes in. And we the world leader in terms of the sneaker market, whatever.
Right.
And it's just that, but they're made overseas a lot of times. Everybody understands that. But you just imagine how many pairs of sneakers are imported. It's like 2.4 billion pairs of sneakers are imported to the U.S. on an annual basis. 2.4. Right. You know what I'm saying? And those sneakers has to go someplace. So they're always populated throughout the U.S., whatever. But there's a certain culture, a certain realm of people that collects these sneakers, or just different style of sneakers, or just the top of the line sneakers. Just have a whole collection of the sneakers, man. And I follow people on Instagram, and I see things like this, and like I said, I'm a sneaker guy myself, but I had no idea what the world is and the U.S. is about sneakers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, me either, man. And the crazy thing is, there's a difference. And be remiss if we didn't mention this. There's a difference in being a sneakerhead and having a lot of sneakers. I'm serious.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
A lot of people got a lot of sneakers. Hundreds of pairs of sneakers. That don't make you a sneakerhead. Not in my opinion. We can ask the experts in a little while. But in my opinion, having a bunch of sneakers is having a bunch of sneakers. Being a sneakerhead is something totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's something totally different, because for just like we talked about passion, this is passion for a lot of people. This is livelihood for some people. You see what I'm saying? This is absolutely this is real. This ain't, hey, let me get to the store and get in line and get a pair of Jordans. This ain't that. Mm-hmm. This is something different. So it's very interesting, man. And I'm always amped to learn something new, and shoes have always been my thing, man. You could probably talk about from when we were roommates. Well, maybe not. Probably only had 2 or 3 pair back then, but now you could. I mean, shoes have always been my thing, man. But to be able to learn about something and learn about a whole nother culture, a whole nother billion with a B dollar industry is super exciting to me, man. Super exciting to me.
Yeah, it is, man. And like I said, just the numbers alone, just in terms of the monetary thing about just sneakers, but the numbers alone are staggering, bro. And that because people now with the adaptation of the internet and things of that nature, social media or whatever, people get sneakers from anywhere, right? But just in the stores alone, uh, annually, just estimated annually, it's like $38 billion in sales in sneaker stores, U.S. alone. And but there's other avenues to get sneakers and all that, and there's other ways to get it without and all of that. And just with the like I said, with the advancement of social media or whatever, these people get together and talk about sneakers, trade sneakers, collect sneakers, sell them, do whatever you have to do. And I thought this was one of the most interesting things out there, and I wanted to learn more about it and reach people and talk to them and kind of get an idea of just about sneakers and just
Right.
how just individuals and how they deal with it and what brings them to being a quote unquote sneakerhead or what have you. And it's an interesting thing, man. So we got a couple of guys from a group on Facebook, and I'm gonna tell everybody, if you're into sneakers, I want you to go to Facebook and check out the group called Sneakerheads. That's actually the name of the group. It's called Sneakerheads, and it is the most. It is America. It is America. You have black, white, women, men, whatever, all in this group, talking about their sneakers and doing different things. It is an amazing thing. And like I said, I sat back on the sidelines for a while and I watched this because, like I said, I'm a sneaker guy, and I sat back on the sidelines for a while and I just kind of watched this. And I'm like, man, this is really dope. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of reached out to him and stuff like that, and reached out to the admin man and just ask him, get some people on and just kind of talk about um, their involvement with sneakers and why they are quote unquote a sneakerhead, and man, and um, we got a couple of great guys that decided to come on and kind of talk about it, and we want to build a relationship with the whole sneakerhead community, whatever, and just talk about it, man. It's a super dope thing. So we're gonna bring us some super dope guys. We got Justin Briggs and we got Nick Henry coming in, and Justin, he owns his own shop, whatever. But we're gonna let him kind of tell you about that. But we're gonna bring them all in, and we're gonna have a discussion about sneakers and just talk about it and whatever, and how they got into it. So Podcases Nation, welcome to my man Justin Briggs and Nick, Thank you guys for rocking with the cases, man. How you guys doing?
Hey guys, good. How are you?
Yo, what's up? Hey, and Nick and Justin, man. Number one, thank you guys for rocking with us, joining the show, whatever, man. We sincerely appreciate you guys coming on, man. Thank you so much, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, super happy to be here.
Well, good, man. Great. So, like I said, we kind of talked about some incredible numbers in terms of sneakers and things of that nature, but we want to kind of dig into the actual people behind that and talk to individuals who has their own collection, or just talk about just why they love sneakers and things like that, and their own personal reasons for being involved with that. So, man, I sincerely thank you guys for coming in and just rocking with us, man. And let's talk a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Justin, let's start with you, man. What kind of got you into doing getting sneakers and everything like that?
Well, thanks for having us, Sean and Chris. One thing I want to touch on before we get any further, Nick is the one with his own shop.
Nick, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
no, we're
all good. What got me into shoes? I was in 3rd grade playing basketball, and I had a teammate who had a pair of Air Jordan 4 Breads, and I'd never seen anything like them. Never seen anything like them. And to this day, that's the shoe that just kind of blows me away. There have been shoes over time. I came from a situation that my parents didn't have a lot of money. I grew up kind of in the middle of nowhere. Shoes were a thing that set you apart.
Right.
And that was the thing for me. I remember getting East Bay catalogs in the mail,
No
going
doubt.
through and circling everything in there, page to page, adding up how much it cost. Realized my parents would never buy any of it. And when I was going to be a grown man, this is what I was going to do.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Wow.
That's what's up, man. hey,
So-
that part of what you're saying about having a whole East Bay catalog. I don't think there's a kid in America that didn't get an East Bay catalog and thumb through those pages and look at stuff they're not going to get. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I had things circled that I knew were a crazy dream, and it was never going to happen. But it was fun to me. I would spend. I mean, those catalogs would be falling apart. The pages were just peeling off because they were so worn. Everything was that East Bay catalog was everything at that point.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Like I said, we really appreciate you coming on, man. Hey, Nick, welcome to the show, Nick. How you doing, man? Sorry about that. This is Nick. He got kicks from Nick's. It's Nick's kicks_from Nick's. That's why I got it right there. So salute to you, Nick. Thank you for joining the show, bro. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm super glad to be here. Shout out to Justin also wearing my shirt. That's dope.
Yeah, that shirt's crazy.
Promotion there. I appreciate that. No, it's good to be here. Happy to do this. Happy to talk about sneakers. That I was listening to some of the things the intro you had to the group, and I definitely feel like right on the same page with you. It is just
it's crazy. It's
walk
crazy.
of life. Everyone you can possibly imagine is in that group.
Right.
All sorts of collections to people with no collections whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I thought I had a collection until I joined that group and saw, like, man, it is another level, right? And some of the sneakers that are in that group are just like, it's like some Holy Grail stuff, man. So, like, what brought you into sneakers? When did you start collecting sneakers?
Man, so it's funny because I actually, with doing this store and everything, I'm talking to my family and stuff, and my mom was telling me that I was like 7 or 8 years old, asking her to buy, baby wipes and toothbrushes so I could clean my sneakers. And I had no idea, honestly, till then. I thought it started in high school. I remember my whole basketball team, it's probably like 2003, 2004, wanted to get like Nike ID, like they wanted to get custom sneakers. Everyone had the same pair matching, and my dad was like, "No way in hell am I paying $150 for a pair of basketball sneakers?" Because in 2003 he was trying to get me wear some New Balance or something, $30-$40, and I remember, and I was like, "I can't do that, Dad. I got to match the team," and I wasn't able to, and so ever since then I was like, I need to be able to buy whatever sneakers I want at any given moment.
Man, I totally understand that. That's the thing that I think drives me a lot of times. I try to find stuff that I truly like, and most of my stuff I do wear. But a lot of things when I watch that group, I see a lot of people have this stuff in cases that they don't wear.
Right.
It is a whole different type deal, man. And for Justin, for you, when did you start like just going and say, "Hey, this is what I want to do"? Like start collecting sneakers.
For me, it happened in probably middle school.
Right. Okay.
But at the same time, most of us have early days in sneakers. At the same time, you go through high school, you go through college, you buy what you can afford. But for me, it's been the whole time, and it's been a situation. And Nick's going to agree with this. I know we wear our shoes.
Right. Okay.
We don't dead stock anything.
Yeah, I don't.
If we buy it, we're gonna wear it.
Right.
And it doesn't happen often. Today, this is the last pair of shoes I've got that was sitting in a box waiting for today.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yo, appreciate that. What are those Air Maxes? What are those?
This is how Nick and I got to know each other.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The original Griffies, my favorite shoe of all time. The number one, the Air Max Griffey 1, my favorite, the first pair of shoes I ever bought myself.
Mm-hmm.
They re-released earlier this year. I bought them. They sold out in about 3 minutes. I got a pair of them. Showed up, didn't fit. Old man foot is expanded. So I tried to get a new pair. Nick tried to help me trade within the group. Didn't work. Nike earlier this year dropped, within the last month or two, a big line of Griffey shoes. The Air Max 90 was one of the pairs that dropped. I was lucky enough to get a pair before they sold out, but this is the last pair I've had sitting in my closet that I haven't worn yet.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I got a question for you.
Go for it.
Well, two questions. Number one, this is for you, Nick, or anybody from the Sneakerhead group that's listening. Who can help me get a size 13 pair of black Air Jordan 3s? Anybody. That's number one. Number two
we can make that happen, I'm sure.
Hey, please that I don't have to pay like $1,000 for.
I feel
but
you.
The second question is, like, when you said, like, you know, they released and they sold out in 3 minutes. How the hell do you get them? Like, because I'm always looking like, oh man, those Jordans are fly, but there's no way in the hell I'm gonna get them. So all I can do, somebody like me, a layman like me, has to go to StockX, where the $200 sneaker is now $2,000. And I'll tell you, now I was able to come up on a pair of the Yeezys. I got a pair of those at a reasonable price, but before I bought them, I'm like, how the hell do I know they're not counterfeit? Because I don't know. I'm like, guy, we're going to meet at the store, and they're in a nice little Adidas box and blah, blah, blah. And I really wanted them, but I'm like, somebody like me, I didn't know, because he's like, oh, no, I got an algorithm, and, I can get certain shoes and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, so, I'll go ahead and buy them. And if they were counterfeit, then I just got beat for a few $100s. But, it's like, I just wonder, like, how are you able to what are you doing to be able to get a shoe that sells out in 3 minutes?
There's a lot of different answers to that, Chris.
We don't want to let you in the secrets.
No, you're the same boat as we are.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing this. We're in the same boat. We all log in on the Nike sneakers app on 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, and it's a crapshoot.
Right. So
really?
it's almost like a line, like you see in the stores. It's almost like a line on the internet, right? Just waiting to get those sneakers, whatever. It's
not any different. And if you're lucky enough to hit, that's a great day. That's a monumental day for most of us. If not, we're going to GOAT. We're going to StockX. We're hitting up Nick.
So Nick is the plug.
So Nick's the plug.
I don't know. I wouldn't say plug, because so my thing is, if I don't hit retail, like I'm not paying resale prices. Like I'm not paying $1,000 for a sneaker. I won't. And so if I don't hit retail, then I move on. My big thing has always been like, hype is cool, but your own style is cooler.
Right.
And so for me, it started with just buying what I liked. That's why when you were like, I buy my stuff and I wear it, it's like, okay, good. That's how it should be, because it's clothing, it's shoes at the end of the day, and it's meant to be worn. And for me to place value, like some, shoes selling for 40 grand, like, no, like that's crazy. I could never, like, even if I was wealthy, I don't think I would. And so for like the hype stuff that sells out quickly, you got just as good of a chance as anyone else to hit that lottery, basically. And if not, if it's worth it to you, like, I go through GOAT or StockX. And I rarely trust people. Like, it's been interesting, because in that group that we come from, like, I've built trust. Right. And it takes time, but that's the community aspect as opposed to like the game and the business side of things. So it's definitely, there's two different parts of the world for sure.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So
relationships have a lot to do with it.
Absolutely, 100%. Man. Like you said, you kind of get with Nick on his helping get the sneakers, whatever. Nick, tell us about your store, how, your setup and everything like that, including that shirt, bro. Including that shirt.
Yeah, this is the new stuff. That the most recent adventure is we've got a heat press, and we're start printing our own stuff. been doing just, matching shoes to shirts and color schemes like that, because I have noticed that, there's a lot of interesting colorways of sneakers out there that you can't always find a shirt or that goes with it.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I can easily just change the colors of this logo to match anything. And so that's what I've been getting into recently. Yeah, but for me, I started with just with Asics. Asics are my like go-to sneaker and have been for the past probably 7 or 8 years.
Wow, Asics, really?
Yeah, man. Well, okay,
Yeah.
so I've lived in a lot of cities, so I'm walking everywhere. So I don't have a car, so I need something comfy. Like most Jordans are not that for me.
Right.
A lot of Nikes are narrow. So the Asics are running shoes, really, but they have some crazy colorways. They're crazy
color
on.
schemes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get them for cheap if you're just getting a regular pair. If you're finding a regular pair, $100, and they last for years. So that was my thing. So I found this warehouse sale, Asics warehouse sale, and I went in for personals because they were selling 2 pairs for $50. No boxes or anything, but I was like, like you said, I'm gonna wear these things. I don't care about a box.
Right.
And I went in and I just saw all this money sitting there. I was like, these shoes are gonna sell for so much more. So I got like close to 80 pairs of sneakers that day. I just went in. I was like, I was like, bare minimum, I'm gonna be able to make $5-10 off of each pair. I wasn't getting into it to like resell. I was just like, I like these. There's money in them. I could probably make some money off this. And
That's great.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, so it became that, and then I started just looking for other things and buying stuff that I also thought was cool that I thought I could make more money off of, and so it's turned into like I want to be like a thrift store because I do a lot of used stuff.
Right.
As opposed to brand. I mean, I'll get brand new stuff. If I hit one of those sneaker draws, like, I'm happy and I get something, but my actual like store is mostly used, like thrift store style. I try to do it at the cheapest price possible with me making some money.
Right.
And I have just a large variety. So I'm not just Supreme and Kith and, Chinatown Market, like all the big name brands. Like I have a bunch of just random stuff, from 80s all the way to current.
I never heard of that, man. Like like a sneaker thrift store, like people come in and basically shop. I never heard that. That's crazy, man. Salute to you on that, bro.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, and it's worked because that's the thing. Like I feel like you can be dope and like look good. It's a different. Like in the '90s, if you had some knockoff stuff, like unacceptable. If you had anything, they were like, that's not the official like joint. Which now, still, if you have some fakes, you'll get called out, but you don't have to wear a Nike shirt. Like you can wear just any old random T-shirt of some and people are gonna be like, "Yo, that's cool. I've never seen that before."
Right.
And I want people to be able to come to me and be like, "I've never seen half the stuff that you have," and it's not necessarily something super special or super hype. It's just some cool looking stuff that you've never seen.
Oh,
so how can people order from your store? Do you have online access or tell us a little bit, where is it located or?
So currently, the LLC paperwork is in the works right now, and I do have a website coming. I sell on every app you've ever heard of to sell, and then I do a lot of business, just over Instagram, which is at kicksfromnick _ in between, and that sneaker group, man, just opened me up to a whole new set of clients and customers and just friends and family, just this huge network.
It's crazy.
And that's been the biggest source, really.
Oh, salute to Shem, man. I mean, the guy's he's the admin for the group, man. Salute to him. Like I said, it's an amazing group. You can find anything you want in these groups, man. If you think you're a sneakerhead or you just really into the aspect of sneakers, check out Sneakerheads on Facebook, bro. It's an outstanding, amazing group, man. Salute to Shem, man. He's an awesome guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got stuff that I'd be like, yo, where the fuck you get that from? You know what I'm saying? He's crazy with it, man.
Well, he's got stuff you can't find anywhere else.
Exactly, man. You know, he just have stuff that I just seen, and I'm like, yo, it's like almost every day he has something, or just he just had them laid out, whatever. I'm like, dude, there's no way he can wear all those sneakers, bro. It's crazy,
No,
you
he
know.
can't. Well, and I'm the same shoe size as him, so every time I see a pair that he posts, I'm like, let me know when you're done with those. I will take those off your hands.
Chris,
Yo,
you
that's
talk
so.
about wearing a size 13. You need to be in it, man. We've
Oh
got
yeah,
the
Yeah, we got.
largest collection of 13 and up dudes with some serious
hey,
heat
I'm coming,
anywhere.
man.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
come
and
on.
Shem.
you know, another thing to Nick's point, man, I bought a pair of Asics in DC in 2015. They're lime green, got orange shoestrings, and then they got the metallic and the blue on them. I can put them on today, and people are like, "Yo, where'd you get those sneakers?" Like,
100%.
I mean, man, like it's crazy. Like, I got them from Nordstrom Rack on L Street in
Yep.
DC, like
Yep.
2015, like $50. And people,
Yep.
I'm like, man, nobody is on Asics. And like you said,
No.
I got them for comfort because when I'm in DC, I'm walking a lot, and they're
Right.
the most comfortable things. But man, they look so good. One time I was on a paddle boat and I accidentally took a picture. Not accidentally, but I took a picture of them and I posted it. Man, I got like 100 inboxes. Like, man, where'd you get those Asics? And it's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
they are so
Dude,
dope, man. Like, I mean, you know, it just, you know, I saw a guy in, I was in Ross maybe like 3 months ago, and they had some Brooks in there, the Brooks running shoes. Man,
Yeah.
a guy had like 3 carts full. He bought every pair they had. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, is this even legal? And I'm like, I guess it is because, you know, on the internet, you're paying $139 for these Brooks, and they got them in Ross for $39.99.
Hey, don't
So
give
it's
out my
like,
secrets.
look, there's three brands, three real brands you can wear, and people are going to notice them wherever you go.
what's that?
Asics, Saucony, and Diodora. And they make the most comfortable shoes, and it doesn't matter where you wear them. It could be to the gas station, and somebody's going to stop you and ask you, what are those? Where'd you get them? How can I find a pair?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. So I was on to something.
Yeah, no, you definitely.
Hey,
I'm telling
man.
you,
Hey, you know what's crazy?
I
When you say something about those Asics, guess who played ball in those Asics back in the '80s? Isaiah Thomas. He played
No.
ball in his Asics, man. So that's our
Wow.
first song was Isaiah Thomas playing the Asics, man. I don't know how the hell he did it. Look for him on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
definitely different time then for sure.
So next question is, so when you for Nick, how many sneakers would you say you just have in your collection, just total?
So currently, I'm right around 20.
Mm-hmm.
And about 3 of those I'll probably never wear. I know I say I wear my stuff, but those 3 are just different meaning, different value. And then it changes a lot because I like to rent sneakers, kind of,
Oh, really?
especially since I'm in buying and selling. My mentality has changed, and I'm like, you know what? Worst case scenario, if I don't like these, I can sell them and not necessarily take a loss, maybe $5-10, but to wear a pair of shoes 2 or 3 times to pay $5-10, I'm cool with that.
Right.
So probably about a month or 2 ago, I was closer to like 40 pairs, but I had to let go of a bunch because I realized my foot is a 14 and not a 13.
God damn. Yeah, go to the NBA
Yeah,
store and
bro,
get your shit.
bro, you have no idea.
That's a big
That's why
dig.
too. That's why too. If I don't hit retail, I'm not going resell because they tax everything over 13
Yeah.
size 13. They kill us. It's $100 extra if you're over size 13 automatically.
Yeah.
Because they only make 100 of them.
Yeah. It's true though.
Hey, so for Nick, what is your most sought after sneaker that you would like to have? What's your holy grail sneaker?
So that's a tough one because of the fact that I refused. So if something's over a certain price, I stop looking at it.
Right.
So there is one pair though that I've been on the hunt for, and it's because the price is reasonable. But I don't think they make my size, which is probably also why it's like a grail because I probably can never actually get it. And it's just a general release Air Max 90, the Gold Team Trail Pack, only released in Asia, just super clean orange and green on a cream Air Max, and
Oh wow.
I'll never get it because it doesn't exist in my size. But I don't know, like because of that money factor, I'm not one of those dudes who's like, yo, I need this shoe. I know it's 20 grand, but I need it. If money wasn't an issue, I would buy it. Like I'm not one of those dudes because any shoe that like is a must have is within my budget and I could buy it.
Right.
What's up, man?
Because anything over 300, I'm very skeptical about even wanting to own that. Because I walk around everywhere. I'm not walking around in a $500 shoe. Like it's gonna get dirty, guaranteed. So I won't do it.
Oh man, hey Justin, what about you, man? What is your holy grail sneaker that you gotta have, or eventually you want to get your hands on?
I have my hands on it, and I mentioned it earlier. It's the Griffey One Air Max. It's the first pair I ever bought myself. I'll grab them when they release again because I sold it for retail because it didn't fit in February, but the price has more than doubled since then. And I'm the same way as Nick. I'm not paying above retail, and it's not a principal thing. I got a mortgage, car payments, kids. It's got to fit in my budget, and I'm cool with that. I've got 20 pairs in my closet that I don't wear enough. It's okay.
That's crazy.
I'll grab them when they come around again. If I hit them for retail, great. If not, maybe I'll trade a couple pairs I've got and get them. But I'm not sitting on a wall of limited Jordans and stuff that people are going to pay. I'm not sitting on a pair of Carhartt Jordan Eminem collaborations that are.
And them joints are nice, though. I've seen those, man.
You've seen them. If you get your hands on them, don't ever let them go.
No, I'm not I'm a Puma guy, man. I'm a Puma guy all day long, man.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just a Puma guy, man.
That.
So, hey, man, like I said before, man, I salute Shem for connecting me with you guys, man, collecting podcasts with you guys, man. We really, really, really appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. And you guys have my information, the show information, man. Please, whatever you got going on, whatever, just, when everything's rocking, man, please hit us up, bro, and we can bring you guys back on. We can bring as much as everybody from the 18,000, whatever in that group, bring them, as many as we can get them on this group on the show.
For sure.
Bring them on, man.
There's a line.
Get a line, and we'll bring everybody in and just hold up their sneakers, and we'll keep it rocking like that. But we sincerely salute you guys and really appreciate it, man. I'm gonna reach out to Shem after the show and tell him thank you, man. Anything you guys want to say before we rock out, man?
Well, before that, I had a question for both Nick and Justin. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about PJ Tucker after winning the championship. But what I wanted to know, and I'm in Raleigh now, and PJ is a Raleigh guy. So did you guys see those Nikes that they said cost $250,000 that he wore in the championship or in the game 6 that have real diamonds in them? Yep. That's conservative. Like his. I mean, I think that, and that's kind of what really opened my eyes to the sneakerhead thing. Like, I would just ask, do you guys think that he's like shined a light on sneakerheads because he's doing it like in the NBA? And like, I know, like if you follow him on social media, he's going to these places like in LA and Atlanta and like, this is the place to go, and we're now social media is our directional compass. So we're like, okay, if PJ is going out here in LA and I'm a sneakerhead, I need to go out here, even if I can only buy the cheapest thing in the store. So what do you guys think about that? Well, first, what do you think about the sneaker? And second, like, what do you think about him and shining light on sneakerheads all throughout?
I mean, I kind of feel like, he was a part of it that brought it to mainstream. I think there's been a bunch of factors over the past really like 3 or 4 years. It's gotten into a whole new level. PJ Tucker was definitely big about it.
PJ's up there.
I mean, when you drop something like that on your feet, when you're walking out with a 6-figure shoe, I mean, even if you know nothing about basketball or nothing about sneakers, you're definitely gonna turn your head and look at that.
Yeah.
And that dude, I mean, he is just, that collection is wild. I mean, I'm just envious of that for sure.
Yeah, I've seen what's the guy that played for used to play for Sacramento, the point guard, Mike Bibby.
Right.
Mhm.
Have you
Oh, yeah.
seen have you
Wild
seen his setup?
collection.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Bibby's got stuff you can't get.
Yo, he actually had I think it was Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson used to have the show and he used to go around to all these different celebrities or mostly athletes' houses and stuff like that. But Mike Bibby has his stuff in this huge vault, and he has a combination, everything like that. And he just wouldn't he wouldn't let, of course, nobody see the combination, but he has this huge vault, climate control and everything for all his sneakers, man. And that to me, that is like some high level sneakerhead type shit there. That was insane. He had
He
stuff.
was lucky enough to be a Jordan guy.
Right.
So Jordan took care of him, and that guy's got stuff in every possible colorway, mid, low, whatever you want. You'll never see it anywhere else.
Yeah, I think
so
Jordan
I
take care of his
don't blame him for putting it in a vault.
Yeah, Jordan take care of his guy. Every Jordan guy have a crazy collection of sneakers, bro. All those guys do. All those
they get it all.
Yeah, they get everything, man. But but yo, man, I sincerely appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. We want to do this more often. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there. People just hit me up just now about the whole sneaker aspect of it, whatever, man. There's these huge, like Si said, these huge places you can go out in LA or just all over the places that have these conventions and all of that. And like I said, it's just a huge thing, man. But I sincerely appreciate you, Justin. Appreciate you, Nick. Salute to Shem, whatever, man. Thank you guys for rocking with the cases, man. We humbly appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna get your information after the show, man, and send y'all some podcast stuff, man. Like, I really
before we go, guys, we do a little thing called a top three, I got to start with you, Justin, and then I want to go right with you, Nick. Give me your top three sneakers of all time.
Oh man, God, what a question. Number one for me is the Jordan 4 Bread. It's the shoe that got me into it. Number two is the Jordan 6 Infrared. And at 40 years old, I'm not a Jordan guy anymore. But these are the two top ones for me. The Jordan 6 Infrared is the first pair of Jordans I ever had. Somebody gave them to me. My parents would have never bought them. I wore them till the soles fell off of them. Number three is the Adidas Ultra Boost 20. Okay. And then in the last year and a half, everybody's been inside. Everybody's been at home. I've worn those. I bought 3 pair of them within a 2-week span, and I have worn them more than anything. They're comfortable. They go with anything. They come in 6,000 colors, so you can find them to match anything. They're comfortable.
All right, Nick, how about you?
Top three. Interesting. Lists are always tough for me because I analyze like multiple different categories. But top three all time, these are not my personal favorite. But the Jordan 1 has got to be number one just because of what it represents to the sneaker world. You just can't.
Right.
We wouldn't be here talking about this if it was not for the Jordan 1. And then I'm going to put actually another Jordan 1 because this one is specific, but that Dior Jordan 1, because same thing, it changed the entire trajectory of streetwear and sneaker world and high-end fashion mixing in with it. And it'll go down as like a game-changing shoe.
Right.
And then for 3, this is my personal, is that Asics Gel Light 3, any colorway. I don't even care. Because I preach, you have no idea how many people have got their first pair of Asics from me, just because I push them. That's like 60% of my inventory is probably Asics. Because I absolutely love them, and I want other people to love them too. So that's what I push.
I can attest to this. I bought 10 pair of them in the last 3 months because Nick told me they're comfortable.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have to give him a shot, man. Like I said, I guess the problem with me is I like one brand of sneakers. I was rocking Adidas forever, but now I got a little connect with the Puma situation, so I rock Pumas every chance I get. I collected quite a few of them over there, man.
A connect, you say?
I got a little connect with Pumas. So I get, it's funny, man.
Hold on, Sean.
Yeah, I get like a pair of Puma Pumas like every week or every 2 weeks I get like a different pair of Puma, man, that I
That's
that I
wild.
get sent. I don't know if they're knockoffs or whatever, so I don't ask any questions about them. I just kind of wear them and do my
Wear
thing,
'em.
man. So I ask no questions, bro. So
Sure.
from me and Sai, bro, the Podcases, man. Man, hey, God bless. Thank you guys, man. It's been dope, man. You know, we gotta do this again. Like I said, we're gonna get everybody from the group that wants to come on and line them all up and just hold their sneakers up and go through them like that, bro. But
Yeah, definitely.
again, thank you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a great week, man. I'm gonna connect with you guys after the show and you know, and see you guys on some stuff, bro. I really appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate you
Sure,
guys.
thank you.
Hey,
Thanks,
dope
guys.
shirt, Nick. Dope shirt, bro.
Nick, I'm gonna
Appreciate
reach
you
out
guys.
to you about those Jordan 3s, man.
All right, man. We'll talk. Let me know.
All
All
right,
right, for
guys.
sure.
Be good, man.
All right, later.
All right. Yo, man, it's crazy like that, man. Cause I thought like I said, you know, I'm a sneaker guy, man, but I don't really I realize I'm not the guy that, you know, sneakerhead that a lot of people rock with, man. So you know what I'm saying. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
let's get back into your Puma Connect you ain't shared with your partner.
You don't wear Pumas, bro?
I do wear Pumas.
You do?
I got 2 pair.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta really be an enthusiast to get this connect, bro. You gotta be an enthusiast to get this Puma
Well,
connect.
you can't be an enthusiast until you had a Connect.
Hey man, you know it's funny, man. With the show, bro, we get a lot of you know, you and I talk. You know, it's funny, man. As soon as we go off, one of the first things, you know, we always talk to each other right after the show, and we talk to each other throughout the week about not particularly the show, but the feedback we get from the show. You know,
Right.
the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. We always talk about it, and we thought that it'll be a pertinent thing to always highlight that stuff and just talk about it and let everybody else kind of see what we get from other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
you know, we decided that we came up with this new concept, whatever we did it last week or whatever, and it's called, you know, it's a viewer mail section segment, and it's called "Let Us Hear It," man, and you know, something that we you know. we like to do. We like to talk about the good and bad, ugly, our show, man. So, you know, you ready to read this one, man? Ready to talk about it?
You tell me, am I?
Yeah, man. You know, you're good, man. You know, you ready for it, man. It's
All
nothing
right,
crazy,
let's do it.
man. But like I said, when we go through these mails, I don't necessarily just say, okay, we're gonna pick out the good one and just go with the good one or whatever. We just, you know, whatever crosses our eye and we decide we're gonna put out, man. Yo, it is what it is, man. Somebody took the time to reach out to us, man. Hey, why not hear what they have to say? You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
you know, so why not do it? So, we got this one. I'm not sure when we got this one here, and a lot of times, you know, it's okay. A lot of times people don't put the name or they put like just initials and all that and things of that nature. But the one that we got here, it says, "Hello, I'm just writing to say I have watched the show in the past. I was wondering if you ever consider your opinions are up to date, especially when you discuss dating and some of your political beliefs. I'll take. I, I like to think men are more open-minded and not critical in some aspects. I do think a female view would be great sometimes. It's not easy to date after a certain age, and I like to think men are more open-minded and less critical." I'm not sure she's talking about me.
She's definitely talking about you. She's definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, like I said, I get it, man, and I'm not sure the date of that email we got. I got to go back and look at it, but you know, I think we have evolved over time, bro. We're not, you know, we evolved. We listen and things of that nature, but like I said, man, just it's opinionated fact type show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and like I've had to tell several people like it's an entertainment show, but it's also like our opinion. Like it's my opinion. You know, if I have an opinion on something, I think I'm allowed to have it, right? Like, you know, if I say, hey, I don't like this, or in my opinion, I don't like if a woman does that, or you know, I do like if a woman does that. I think that's my opinion. I think I'm more than it's more than my right to have it. And, you know, I don't think that I've ever been disrespectful towards anyone. So, like, you know, sometimes I might have an opinion on something, and if I do, you know, maybe I share it. Like, I mean, everybody ain't for everybody. That's like they teach you that in like first grade. Everybody ain't for everybody. Like every friend ain't gonna be every friend. Like everybody's not gonna be friends. So, you know, like if I got an opinion, I got an opinion.
Hey man, we getting better every week. I think, you know, we evolving, but you know, at the end of the day, I think everybody.
I'm working on you.
Yeah,
I'm working on you.
Everybody kind of remains, kind of, you know, who they are in terms of that thing, man. But yo, man, did you see early this week, or was it last week or whatever? I think it was last week or whatever, about Deion Sanders and the press conference that he had.
I saw it.
And he walked out of there.
I saw it.
And what now? You know, like I said, at first when I first read it, my thing was like, okay, let me go back and see if I can find the clip before I cast any kind of opinion or any kind of judgment on it. I thought it was important that I go back and just kind of like do some research on it and see what happened or whatever. Before I give you my opinion on it or my take on it, what do you think about what he said about that?
Well, I somewhat agree with him.
Okay.
But on the flip side of that, people have been calling him Deion and Prime for so long. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, oh, call me Coach so and so.
Right.
It's just different because it's kind of almost not what you have been, who you have been known as. So,
right.
But I can see him saying, hey, man, like, you know, I want the same respect. No different than, you know, somebody saying, hey, I've earned this medical degree. Call me Dr. So and so, not just Sean. You know, call me. So I can kind of see where, although it freaks me out when people call me Attorney Young. Oh man, just call me Chris if you want, like, you know. But I get what you're saying.
But you know what? That's a great point you made. So, like for example, you have gone through and earned that title, Attorney Young, right? So, I guess sometimes when people kind of go through it and earn it, whatever, like Deion Sanders, he had evolved and could become a coach now, or what have you, and they like to be called or like to be referenced as, I guess, their title, you know, something like that. So, and you said if most people don't call you, or somebody don't call you Attorney Young, you're not slighted anywhere about it?
No, it's. I think I figured out it's mainly like it's almost generational. Like older people, you know, people probably 45 and up. Well, hey, Attorney Young. Where younger people are like, hey, Chris, you know,
hey, you.
Hey,
guy, at you real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You pay my fee. You can pretty much call me whatever.
Oh shit, bro, that's what's up. But you still gotta walk in that court and call that dude Your Honor, though.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to stand up when you talk to him. So,
hey man, like I said, I thought that when I saw that, I said, okay, well, I thought Prime was just being Prime or whatever when I first saw it, and I kind of read what he said, or you know, heard clips of what he said or whatever, and said the reason why he felt that way. And after hearing what he said and kind of reading a little more into it, I understand, because I think what he has done, he has transitioned into something else other than what he was when he was a younger man. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's a coach now, and he's influencing young men. So I totally understand what he was saying, especially. You had a point there. If they call him that, okay, great. You know, but if he say, okay, you know, that's fine. But I prefer to be called Coach Sanders now. At that point, you
could have did that.
Yeah. Right. At that point, you got to adjust the way you address this person. You know what I'm saying? If they correct you, if you walked in, it was unknown to you, but if they later correct you, you have to adjust that and give that person respect. Because I did see something on social media where a young lady was in a town council meeting or some type of meeting with some city officials, and the guy refused to address her as doctor.
That was in North Carolina. Yeah, I think that was like in High Point. Yeah, like right. He refused to call the young lady doctor. Like, it was. Yeah,
I like in situations like that. I think that's being disrespectful. But like I said, if you walk in and you didn't know, yo, man, you got to adjust the way you talk to somebody and give them that respect. You know what I'm saying?
All right, but bro, I gotta you kind of jumped right over the viewer mail, man. You didn't give us your opinion on it. I don't know if that was intentional or.
Yeah, you're very astute, young man. You're very astute, man.
But I want to reel you back in and let's get your opinion on the viewer mail, because you know a lot of my inboxes are in regards to you my good co-host?
I'll be honest with you. There's one right now. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I listen. Here's the thing. Let me choose my words very carefully here. I've been told about some of the things I've said, and I want to make one thing very clear. I'm not changing what I say or how I say it when I'm addressed about it, when I'm talked about it, whatever. But I hear you. I understand. But again, these are just like when Sai says what he says, that's Sai's opinion. You know what I'm saying? We don't come together and be like, okay, we're gonna say this, we're gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Man, and we say this all the time. We don't even talk about what we're gonna talk about in the show. The only time we talk about what's on the show is afterwards. You know what I'm saying? We never talk about what's going to come on or whatever like that, and we just leave it at that. So in regards to that viewer mail was, I get what you're saying, but it's not all the time that it's the other person. It could be just you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of take a look back at myself and look at myself before I react or whatever. And even if I say something and I come back later after I evaluate myself, if I'm wrong, man, I say, yo, I was wrong on that. But if I feel I was right, hey, man, I'm sticking to my damn guns. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to change from that because I totally believe people sometimes have a hard time looking at themselves internally and say, listen, yeah, there's a problem here, right? Whether if somebody called us and say, hey, look, I got a problem with this right here. Okay, there's a problem here. But sometimes it's important to look internal before you reflect outwards, like it's somebody else's issue. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I'm giving my opinion on something, I'm giving you my opinion off what was presented to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if there's more information, that's on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So give me everything so I can make a reasonable judgment. But in terms of that, I think our opinions on whether it's relationship, politics, or whatever thing like that, I think it's pretty updated. You know what I'm saying? We're some pretty intelligent guys here. I like to think we're some pretty intelligent guys here, man. So we're not just shooting off our ass talking about whatever. We truly we've been through some stuff. Like you said, we divorced men, so we kind of understand the mistakes. And salute to you when you say we're divorced men. That means we went through some turmoil in terms of relationship. You know what I'm saying? So we have an understanding of how relationships work. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of our preference to us. So when you ask us a question, we give you our opinion on us in terms of how we see it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the key word is preference.
Right.
Like I think that's the problem with a lot of people is we think it's cookie cutter. Like no, people have preferences.
Absolutely,
you have
man.
like some people are gonna say, "Hey, I don't really like light-skinned guys." I mean, some people they don't, and if you don't, that's fine. If you don't, that means I'm probably not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that's the key word, preferences, and I think we have to realize that people have preferences, and we have to not only realize people have preferences, we have to respect people's preferences, and especially if they're given their preferences in a non-disrespectful way. I think we do. But
I agree with that,
like
man.
you said, opinionated facts.
I agree with that, man. And like I said, I think just going back to the viewer mail, I'll put it back up on the screen really quick. I think, the part where it said, more open-minded and things and not as critical. I think sometimes people take mistake opinion or just opinions as being critical of you. Sometimes criticism is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Not all criticism is a bad thing. So I totally understand what the person's saying, but in some aspects I totally disagree with that one. And we're gonna highlight these letters we get every week from now on. If you want to, like I say, if you want to reach the show, man, we've become to a point where we needed help doing our show, right, Si?
Right. Yeah. So, and saying that, we talked about the growth and the numbers early on, and we are at the point where we now have a producer who's going to help us out.
Salute to that.
And if you would like to be on the show, like Justin and Nick were earlier, you can reach out. It's media at thepodcases.com, MEDIA at thepodcases at podcases.com. reach out or either shoot me or Sean a DM or a message, and
Don't DM me no more.
no, we'll direct you to where you need to go. But it's just we had to get some help to help cipher through some of the stuff that we are going to talk about, because man, it's so much and it gets overwhelming, and you realize, man, I only have so many weeks. You know what I'm saying? To be able to talk about this stuff. So we went ahead and jumped out there and got some help. And like we said, anybody who's been rocking with us and supporting us, you're gonna always get your just due. Believe us.
Absolutely.
We are gonna always give people their just due, and respect the people who have been. And the site is up now. media@thepodcases.com. You shoot that email, let them know, hey, I like to come on. This is what I like to say, blah blah blah, and let's rock with it that way. It's a lot easier.
Yes,
on everybody.
That's a great point, man. And it's funny that, like I said, we kind of transitioned to a place where we kind of needed some help in doing some of the things that we're doing, man. And like I said, man, we value everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? That means we're doing something right if people call it, text us or email us or inbox us or even write us emails and things of that nature, and just have an opinion about what we say and what we do, man. And like I said, I feel humbled that somebody will even have an opinion about something that we do. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, right?
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Definitely.
So that's the best part of what we do, man. It's like, we get to go out here and kind of say what things that's on our mind, man. And that gives us to the point where we can go out in public, which is going to be tough for me in terms of, I'm a recluse guy, so we're going out there and do it live for people to kind of interact with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, we're going to Sunday Supper, August 22nd. They had a event today, and I think they got rid of 3,000 tickets. So Podcases is going to be a part of that, man. Sunday Supper, it's in Raleigh, North Carolina, August 22nd. I think it starts at 7 p.m. We're going to be hosting, and then we're going to do the intermission. We'll do our show then. That's going to be fun.
You know what I'm saying? The podcast is rocking in front of, probably more than that by that point. But we're gonna rock in front of 3,000 people, man. Who else doing who else doing it like the fucking podcasts, bro? Salute, bro.
Definitely, man.
I gotta say something, man. Salute to you on that shirt tonight, dog.
You like that? I want to be gussied up.
Man.
Some of the people have emailed and sent me messages and say, hey, you used to get gussied up. Now you wearing t-shirts and hats. What's up?
Man.
I say, hey, let me gussy back up, man.
Hey, man. When I saw that shirt, I was like, damn, okay, son. All right, bro.
You said, damn?
Damn, bro. You must be hey, man, you must be going on a date immediately after the show, dog. You must be got someplace to go immediately after, man. Son got all gussied up. Or he got somebody important that's watching that he's trying to, show him his side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Holly Berry sent me a message. She told me she does watch.
Hey, now that I have to say this, man, this has been on my mind for weeks. I haven't talked to you about this, so I'm gonna do it on the air.
It's always scary when you tell me you haven't talked to me about something.
I haven't talked to you about this, but I think it's important that I talk to you about this and do it on air. And I thought long and hard about this, and it's great. It's ironic that you called me back on that Vero mail that I kind of like glanced over or whatever, because I was gonna go to bed tonight without even touching that shit. But you reeled me back in, so it kind of brought me to the point where I need to reel you back in. A few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, you said something to the fact that about your boxing attributes and things of that nature. And the only reason I'm bringing this up, because someone sent me a text today and reminded me about this, probably like 5 minutes before we went on. And said, hey, man, I'm going to send it to you. And just asked about it. So I'm like, damn, I totally forgot about that. So I'm going to have to revisit this.
I was ready. Ready.
Let me get out what I'm about to say. You put out to everyone that, about how you would handle, a boxing situation that you're willing to get in the ring and do an exhibition, and a round or two, and you had you was fair. You had your limits in terms of what you would do, and you talked it up pretty well. So I'm trying to figure out where are we with that? Are we still are you gonna follow through with this and get this done so we can put all this to bed? Because obviously somebody, huh?
Get your people together. You said you had somebody. You was talking to somebody. Get your people together. I'm in the gym. I don't want to stand up, but I'm in. You know, my birthday next month. I will say I'm in the best shape since college baseball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Grease me up. Put a head mask on me and let's go.
Well, here's the reason why I'm bringing this up. And here's the reason that person hit me up, because I reached out to that person a while ago and asked them to help me do something with this whole situation. I got a reply back. It's funny that this is sent it right before the show. They're going to help put this together. So you're now in a predicament where you're going to have to, and we're going to do it on camera. And I will get with him and get, because I sent him the particulars of what we were looking for, you know, everything that you asked for. And it's important that I send him what you wanted, because if you go man down, there's no fucking excuses on this. It's going to be exactly what you asked for, and you got it. And he's and the person that you can get in the ring with is up to par and ready to go with it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna really put this together. We're gonna start promoting this. We're gonna do. I told him that I wanted to do a weigh-in and stuff like that. And I'll do
the weigh-in.
I think this is gonna be really a great thing. So we're gonna do a whole promotion of Sai getting in the ring. And we're not gonna let this one slide, because we totally forgot about this one. But this person reached back out and said, "Yo, I am down. I can help. You know, I'm gonna try to get this to make this happen." So once we get some particulars in place, Sai's going in the ring, and we're gonna do it live. Salute to you, brother. You talk your ass into something. It's gonna happen. The brawl for it all, baby.
Yo, you see the fear on my face?
You know what? You shouldn't be. Because, you know, I enjoy this. I mean, because I think, because I've been in the ring before. I understand how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm behind. When I was a kid, bro. So that's why I'm behind the mic now. That's why I'm sitting here saluting all boxes and be like, yo, that shit ain't no joke. So here's who's going to go down. And as soon as I get the information from the brother, man.
Let me tell you who I want to fight.
Okay.
I want to fight my cousin. My cousin David. He might be out in Seattle. He's everywhere. But he said my shirt is treacherous. Hey, man. My cousin David, he was one of my first mentors, man. He used to play in the band at A&T. So he used to come by the house after games and stuff. He said my shirt is treacherous.
Hey, I want to fight you for that shirt.
Okay. Now, on the other hand, I'm getting other messages saying they love my shirt.
So
you know what?
So they think you gussied up then. So they're rocking with you on that.
Hey, I'm gussied up, man. This is hey, back in the day, man, when my mom would bring me something, and I say, I don't like that. She said, you don't know nothing about good stuff.
No.
That's what I'm telling my cousin David. And I know I won't see him until A&T's homecoming, because we're gonna do some A&T's homecoming too. And we're gonna have to get him on to explain why he doesn't like this gussied up shirt.
Hey, man.
He's out in Denver now. He just said he's out in Denver. He travels around with work, but he's out in Denver. And I had to teach him a little bit about gussying up. And I got another friend on here, Miss Diane. She said it's very nice. It's very nice.
Oh, Miss Diane think your shirt's hot, bro?
She said it's gussy. I'm gussy.
Hey, man. Hey, speaking of which, man, when you talking about that homecoming and A&T and all that stuff like that, man, are the Podcases ready to hit these homecomings, dog? Are we ready, bro?
Before we say that, I'm gonna start some controversy, because I'm gonna remind people that A&T was starting in the basement of Shaw in Raleigh, North Carolina.
You gonna get jumped, dog.
And Shaw was started in 1865. A&T was started in 1891, but it started in the basement of Shaw University. That's where in Shaw University is the mother of all North Carolina HBCUs, and it's the oldest HBCU, historically Black college university in the South. So you're welcome, A&T. You're welcome, Fayetteville State. You're welcome, Winston-Salem State. All you guys are welcome.
Salute there, man. So we can't go to Fayetteville State. We can't go to A&T homecoming.
We can go. They're like our kids. We can go. They're like our kids.
So we're going to get jumped. So, yo, man. So the podcast is going to start off in North Carolina. Our first one. We're expecting a huge crowd for that one, man. You know, we think we get 3,000 up in there, bro.
At the tailgate?
No, at the Supper Club in North Carolina, our first joint. You think we'll get 3,000 up in there, bro?
Well, sometimes they do it inside, sometimes they do it outside. Yeah. If they do it outside in 2 weeks, in August, mid-August, right before Labor Day, I think we get more than 2,000. I don't want to tell you that because I'll be up there by myself.
Nah, man, but we sincerely looking forward to it. It's gonna be a new thing for both of us, man. Like I said, it's just like it's crazy, man. Like I said, I kind of go back to that all the time, man. From where we started to where we at right now, and most importantly, the people that's been supporting us and stuff like that. And we're gonna start recognizing everybody that truly support us. And we got something special that we're gonna start doing. To people that really support us. I know it's hard to rock with us live every week or whatever, but we have people out there that truly support us, whether it's live or tape with our YouTube channel and stuff like that. We got something special starting next week that we're gonna start doing for those special people that rock with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, definitely, man. We appreciate you guys, man, for sure. Yeah. It does not go unnoticed.
Yo, man, that is insane, man. And I was when we started talking about that, man, I thought that was one of the best ideas we've could come up with. You know, the letters are dope, but just what we plan on doing next week, I think is just showing our appreciation for everybody, bro. Right. Like people that send us messages and things like that, or inboxes it or whatever, and just really big us up, whatever, man. We try to send things out to them as best we can, or we try to respond to everybody and send things out to them, man. But yo, we truly appreciate it. If we miss your messages or we miss your emails, whatever, we gonna get to you as best we can, man. But anybody who asks us to come someplace and things of that nature, if we don't respond to an email, just send us an inbox or whatever, because I think we pretty much responded to most of the emails in terms of coming someplace that we're going to do within the next month or two, right? So I think we're good on that one. You know what I'm saying? So if you want us to come rock with us, man, like I said, Sai said we got a producer now. He kind of dropped that on it. So we got a producer, man, and we're happy for that. We got a little growth coming. So we got people now. The podcast has got a people.
Hey, that's who approved my shirt.
Yo, hey, Tammy, salute to Tammy, man. You know what I'm saying? Tammy Johnson that rocked in or whatever. Kenyatta Bigger, man, salute to you, my brother. If people like Sai drop that, say yo, they like that shit. You know, put it in the comments and say yo, how you feel about Sai's shirt. I don't think he's gonna wear that again. Because
I'm not gonna wear it again because I got a plethora of shirts. So I won't have to wear it again, but I will wear something similar. If the people tell me they like my shirt, I'll take it a step further because I got a step further.
Oh, okay. So So the people gonna dictate how you get gussied up. Okay, man.
The people tell me to gussy, I gussy. The people tell me to lay back, I lay back.
So next week we're gonna have something new called the Gussie Meter. It's a Gussie Meter. So we're gonna put it up when Shy puts the shirt on. The Gussie meter gonna kind of go up or down in terms of how gusset you think he is. You know what I'm saying? So he set the bar high with his shirt today. And like I said, when we talked earlier, man, that was not there. But when we popped on, that was there, man. So,
bro, okay, 1 second. We rolling up on about almost on an hour and a half. We got about 6 minutes before hour and a half. We'd be finished before that. But I want to just tell the people what we do. Like literally, on a Sunday afternoon, we jump on at about 6 o'clock. We test our connections. We talk junk for about 5 or 10 minutes to each other, catch up on stuff. And then we come back on at like tonight. I got back on at like 6:58. So we literally do not talk about, what we're going to talk about, what's going on. We don't talk about that. We jump back on. I see what he got on. He see this awesome setup that I got going on, and we rock from there. But we don't, man. It's literally, man. This is genuine roommate chemistry, man. It's all it is. People always ask me, yo, y'all talk about, man, we ain't talk about that. But when you've been talking to somebody for since 1995, it's kind of like I kind of know where he gonna go, and he probably knows where I'm gonna go. So that's pretty much how it goes.
I appreciate anybody who would deal with me since 1995, bro. I really do, man, because I'm like, shit. It's been crazy how long it's been, man. And I think that people recognize this. I have to say this really quick. Piggyback off what you said. Just looking at, I got a notice from YouTube, and I have to say this really quick. Just on YouTube, right? They just sent a notice in the last 30 days. We have 15,000 views on our YouTube channel in the last 30 days. 15,000 people, came to rock with us, man. So, salute to everybody who's making this happen for us, man. It's not lost. I'm humbled by it, man. Yo, that's big, bro. I just had to say that really quick because I normally don't watch this. I mean, see this, whatever. But I saw that message there. I had to kind of see what that was, bro. But yeah, that's in the last 30 days. So what's up with that, man? That's crazy, right?
I need 10% to like this shirt. I need 1,500 to like this shirt.
Hey, man, that like I said, man. I guess if you love that shirt, we leave it like that. I don't like it, but it just is what it is, man. I mean, I was taken, as some people say, I was taken back by your shirt. I was taken back by your shirt, dog. You know what I'm saying? But
shout outs to Love and Law Podcast who just sent the congratulations to us.
Hey, yo, salute to her, man. Yo,
yeah, that's Sasha was on early in season 1. I'm sure she likes my shirt. Thank you, Sasha.
Yo, salute to her, man. That was a great episode with her on it, man. We enjoy talking to people, bro. If you got something on it, and here's the thing: we don't nitpick in terms of who we want to talk to. We don't go in and say, well, that person's going to agree with us, or that person's, we need to have them on because they're going to agree with us. Nah, man. If you got something that we truly believe that's going to be a good conversation or is interesting or whatever, man, come on, man. So we don't have anybody on to agree with, or we don't have people on to disagree with and bang them and all that. We don't. It's just a conversation, bro. It's just like you coming on to us to understand that, yo, anybody, and it's funny, anybody who comes on, but before that, they always look at our stuff and see what we're going to do. And like, yo, it just opinionated facts, bro. We just having a good time with it, man. It's no animosity or nothing like that. We're just trying to have fun with it, man. It's all good though, right?
Hey, man, definitely, man. And just, hey, man, just to recap, man, I appreciate you, man. Your hard work, bro.
Oh, man, appreciate that, bro. I truly enjoy doing this, man. When we started, I had no idea where this was going to go, but I truly believe if we put our foot on the gas, it would go someplace. And here we are, right? The next month is going to be crazy. We got some great, interesting shows coming up in the next few weeks or whatever, man. I think you guys are going to truly enjoy that. We're gonna do some interesting stuff, some stuff that's different. But I think that people gravitate to that, and you guys are saying that, man. So it's going to be crazy for the next few weeks, man. But we thank everybody for truly rocking with the cases, man. It's been dope, man. I'm excited, man. I don't know. So it's hard for me to be speechless, but I'm excited for what we got coming up, man. So I'm ready for the next month, man. And as I say every week, I'm marching towards homecoming, bro. That's what I say every week, but I'm keep saying it until we get to homecoming. So I'm marching towards homecoming.
Let me say one more thing, man.
Sure, what's up?
We're also in the upcoming weeks, man. We're doing some serious stuff for the community. Mm-hmm. It's not just entertainment. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. I'm getting a lot of text about how much people like my shirt, but I want people to know we're doing some serious stuff, man. Like we're not gonna just let the cat out of the bag now, but doing some stuff for the community to help our community, help keep our community safe, help keep our community healthy. When I say community, I mean the Podcases community. So
doubt.
it's not all fun and games, man. There's some serious stuff coming on. Just keep rocking with us, man. We promise to entertain you.
Oh, that's
even if it's with our clothes.
hell, man. That and like how you say, man, that's gonna be big, man. What we got in the works or whatever for the next things we got coming up, man. What we planning to do, man. That's gonna be big, bro. And I think a lot of people will really appreciate that or gravitate to that, and have have a relationship with that, whether it's them or somebody else. It's gonna affect a lot of people, man. So salute to the Podcasts Nations, man. This is the People's Show, man. We are the dynamic duo. We the originated, opinionated facts, bro. We my man Size gussied up today. Look out for the gussied up t-shirts from the Podcasts coming out real soon. It's gonna be bananas. Yo, salute to everybody. Any parting shots before the cases rock?
Hey man, peace. Everybody have a great week.
Yo, man. Thank you for everybody. God bless. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the viewership. What else can I say, man? God bless them, everybody. And like Russell Simmons say, good night. Salute.
Peace.